Hi, my name is Swapnil. I am the CEO and co-founder of TherapyBox. TherapyBox are the makers of Predictable app. Predictable app, for those who are not so familiar with it, is a text-to-speech app designed to help those with communication difficulties. Some of you may remember iOS 17 was launched about 6 weeks ago and came with a range of new feature sets. One of it was iOS personal voice, which some of you may be familiar with. The other thing that was quite exciting was snap to item feature for eye tracking users. Now, eye tracking has become available with iOS 16 and it's just got improved. And snap to item is one of those features that brings iPad-based eye tracker closer to Windows-based eye tracker, narrowing the gap down to zero, meaning there is now no longer any difference between the experience and quality that you're going to experience between a iPad-based eye tracker versus a Windows-based eye tracker, which is what makes it really exciting. Now, a few weeks ago, I had the good fortune of trying it out on iResponse Hero Eye Tracker. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Tobii Dynavox's Pilot. So I've got that device right here. So that's the device. You can see it's got a nice case, but the magic is happening right there. That is the eye tracker. And then behind you can see there's a speaker, but there's also a secondary display to go with it. To get started, we need to look at the iPad device settings. So I've got that right here. I launch it, I then tap on accessibility, then I look for touch. You need to ensure that assistive touch is turned on, and then within that, you will find devices. If you have got your Tobii Dynavox Pilot device connected successfully, you would notice a device here, Tobii Dynavox Pilot. Tap on that, and then you just need to toggle on this snap to item feature. As soon as I do that, you can notice that I have now got my eye tracker kicking into action. I'm going to go into home screen here using my eye tracker. Now you can see that we are jumping around in cells. So it's finding all the target areas that it can hit and then snapping to that instead of moving in a free form format. I'm just going to go into predictable and then I'm going to say hi. Hi everyone. You would notice that it doesn't go around areas that it can't hit. So that makes it so much more easier for me to navigate through, and it's certainly less fatigue inducing. I'm now going into my phrase bank or grid and go into universal core. Who? Stop. Why? I can come back out of it. If I want, I can edit it. I won't do that just now, but I will show you how I can go into settings of predictable. So I can go into account, I can go into speech. You can notice that I can navigate through that. I can go into accessibility and so on. Let me show you how effective it is across the iPad as well, because we get those questions quite often. So you can see I can jump around and pick any other app I like. So if I wanted to, I could look at emails. I haven't got that set up, but if I did, I would be able to navigate in there. I can go into App Store. I can use my keyboard. Now, one thing to notice is that Apple's keyboard or any other third-party keyboard is perfectly fine. When I search for predictable, I get that here, and then I can now open it. There it is. Welcome back. Okay, so I hope that gave you a good sense of what it is like to use Predictable with TD Pilot. Now, what I do understand is that TD Pilot has no restrictions on which apps you download, so you can use Predictable as your preferred AAC app. What I'm excited about is that now users have got a choice to say, I prefer iPad, so I can use that as my hardware. I prefer Tobii Dynavox's TD Pilot eye tracker, and if you prefer that eye tracker, you could use that as well. Of course, you could use iResponse Hero. So it is independent on what combinations you're using, and to make it even better, you can use now any AC app that you prefer on that combination of iPad and eye tracker. In this case, it was predictable. So thank you very much for listening. If you are ever wondering how to procure it, you can go to the App Store or you can raise a purchase order with us as well. Just have to go to therapy-box.co.uk or you can email us on support@therapy-box.co.uk and we can help you out. Would love to hear from you. Thank you very much and be in touch. Bye.